I'm Rick Howard, President of Kingdom Magic Vacations. In my job, I get to travel a lot. I explore the world on land and sea, eating in unique restaurants and discovering interesting locations. I'm always looking for new places to visit, and I want you to travel with me. Welcome to Travel with Rick. Well, hey guys, just got back from Cars Land. The premiere of that new section of Disney's California Adventure is just incredible. Well, one of the things they've done to go along with that is they've wrapped the monorails and given them a Cars World persona, if you will. So there are 3 different monorails that have 3 different unique personalities. The one that we're going to be showing you today is Manny, and Manny tells you all about riding the monorail from a Cars perspective. He's a monorail in Cars World, and he tells you all about it. I'll let Manny tell you the rest. Let's go ride a monorail in Disneyland.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome aboard. My name is Tim, and I'm your co-pilot today. You may have noticed our monorails have shiny new personalities. That's because they're here to help us celebrate Cars Land, which just opened today over in California Adventure. Today, your monorail is Monorail Manny, and he's so excited to be here, he has requested to be your tour guide. I'll be introducing him in just a few minutes. Alright everyone, off we go. And here is your tour guide, Monorail Manny.
Hola, bienvenidos. Welcome my friends. My name is Manny Monorail, and I'm going to take you on a 2.5-mile trip to downtown Disney Station and back. I want you to be safe, so please stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside my cabin. Be sure to watch your children, and no smoking, please. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar. Gracias. Did you happen to notice my custom paint job? Nice, huh? My good friend Ramon from Radiator Springs worked his magic on me. When he said, Manny, I'm gonna paint you up, he wasn't kidding, man. Imagine a low-rider car trying to paint a high-rider monorail. Just ahead is Disney California Adventure, where you'll find Ramon. Hola, Ramon! Thanks for the paint job, man! Oh, and Nike McQueen, Mater, and all of my other car friends. They're all cruising in our beautiful new 12-acre Cars Land. Be sure to race on Radiator Springs Racers. Ramon might just paint you up, too. Now I'm taking you over Condor Flats, where you can go soaring over California. If you think you're high above the ground now, you should go check that out. At night along the shores of Paradise Bay, you can catch World of Color, a spectacular nighttime show that really brings Disney magic to life. Just ahead is Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa. It was inspired by the state's arts and crafts style of the 19th century. That's long before the monorail was invented. No wonder they don't have a room long enough for me. Here comes the downtown Disney station. You'll want to get off here if you're headed to the downtown Disney District and the Disneyland Resort hotels. If you will be saying adios to me here and returning later today, be sure to hold on to your park ticket and have your hand stamped as you leave the station. You can report later, and I'll take you on a return trip to Tomorrowland, up until 1/2 hour prior to Disneyland closing. Okay, everyone, please remain seated until I come to a complete stop and open my doors. Then remember to take your personal belongings, lower your head, watch your step, and exit to my left. Thanks for high riding with me, and enjoy the rest of your day here at the Disneyland Resort. For those of you staying with me, I'll be taking off for Tomorrowland in just a few minutes. Gracias. Here we go. Hola! To those of you who have just joined me, welcome. My name is Manny Monorail. I want to be sure you're safe, so please stay seated, keeping your hands, arms, feet, and legs inside my cabin. Watch your children, and no smoking, please. Bienvenidos a bordo. Para su seguridad, permanezca sentado y mantenga las manos, brazos, pies y piernas dentro del tren y cuide a los niños. Por favor, se ruega no fumar. Gracias. I'm now on my way to the Tomorrowland station. On my right, you'll see the downtown Disney district, Disney's Grand Californian Hotel and Spa, and Disney California Adventure, home to all of my best car friends. You'll find them all in Carsland, so race over there like lightning and check it out. To my left is the main entrance of Disneyland, the happiest place on earth. Disneyland is truly an American original. Since its opening in 1955, it has hosted hundreds of millions of guests from around the world. It's the original Disney theme park created by Walt Disney himself. Without Walt Disney, I wouldn't be here. He introduced monorails at Disneyland in 1959. To my right is our transportation plaza. Taxis and shuttle buses have a lot of respect for us monorails. It's true. They really look up to us. Okay, here comes my favorite part of the trip, going back into Disneyland. But things are pretty tight up ahead, so be sure to remain seated, keeping your hands and arms inside my cabin. We're now in Tomorrowland, a land inspired by science, fact, and fantasy. Below me is the Submarine Lagoon. One time I saw Nemo swimming down there. His colors are beautiful, man. All orange and black and white. He must have got that custom paint job from Ramon. There's Matterhorn Mountain, home of the world's most famous bobsled run. Beneath me is Autopia, where drivers of all ages can cruise on the road to tomorrow. Right now I'm going to cruise for a while so you can listen to a few program reminders.
Okay folks, this is your pilot Sean speaking. The next stop will be the last stop. All passengers will be required to exit the train. If you're in cars 1, 2, or 3, please exit to your right hand side. If you're in cars 4 or 5, please exit to your left. And please make sure to watch your head and step as you exit the train. As a reminder, the last train tonight will leave at midnight. If you want to catch the last train out of the park, please be at the Tomorrowland station well before midnight to ensure that you do catch that last train out of the park. Once again, we'll be at our station in about a minute. Thank you. Have a great day.
To my right, you'll see It's a Small World. I love that song, man. I'd play it for you now, but I don't have stereo. I'm a monorail. And now we're riding by the happiest kingdom of them all, Fantasyland, home to Pinocchio, Snow White, Peter Pan, and other storybook characters. I'm now approaching my final destination, the Tomorrowland station. Be sure to stay seated until I come to a complete stop. Then, remember to take your belongings, watch your head, and step carefully onto the station platform. Thanks for traveling with me. It was fun to have you aboard. I hope you'll have a great time here at Disneyland. I sure do. This is Manny Monorail signing off. Hope to see you again real soon. Adios, amigos.
What did you think? Pretty cool, right? Another neat thing about that, you notice we rode right up front in the front cab of the monorail. Disneyland, you can still do that. I know there's many of us that miss being able to request a ride in front of the monorails in Walt Disney World. Well, in California, it's still get to the front and it's first come, first serve. They'll serve up to 4 people, let them ride right up there in front with the monorail pilot. So, and I think the cars, monorails are just awesome. You know, I think it's just a great tie-in, and to get to hear all about Cars Land and hear all about the monorail experience from a monorail's perspective, you know, talking to you first person, I think it's just pretty awesome. All right, question of the week. We've been talking all about Cars Land, and you just saw a Cars Land, Cars World monorail. What's your favorite, or who's your favorite character from the movie Cars? Either one, Cars 1 or Cars 2. Leave me a comment below. You guys know I love hearing from you. Comments are like oxygen to us. So thanks for watching. Remember, stick around. We're going to read some comments and have a giveaway right over there. See ya. Well, hey guys, thanks for taking that ride with us around on the Disneyland monorail. It's just one of my favorite things to do in Disneyland. And I told you, that's something you can't do in Disney World anymore. It's right up front in the monorail like we did out in Disneyland. You can still do that, and it's really, really cool. You just kind of got to ask the attendant there, be up front in line. You know, you may have to wait for the next monorail, but you know, first come, first serve basis, and they'll seat up to 4 up there. So pretty cool thing to do when you're out in Disneyland. Had a lot of great comments on last week's show, the Radiator Springs Racers. Had 17 comments on there. It was pretty sweet, and we had a lot of back and forth about what your favorite car color is. Seems like red was one of the favorites, and blue. I have a blue car myself, so I kind of like blue. And of course, I like red. You guys saw the episode we did in the red Ferrari out at the Walt Disney World Speedway. That's obviously pretty cool. But we really appreciate you guys commenting, as always. Jeff says he enjoyed the video. We're going to Disney World in September. Dude, that's awesome. Can't wait. Hope to see you there. We're actually there in September. I think I'm coming in on the 27th for Food and Wine. So we'll be there towards the end of September. We've got a lot going on, you know, both in July and in August. We're going in July. Actually, next week, we're going to back out to Disneyland for a couple of days, and then on to Aulani on Oahu, on Ko'olina, Hawaii. So we're really looking forward to that. And then in August, we're taking an Adventure by Disney to Costa Rica. So lots going on, but I hope to see you too, Jeff, in September. Jeff says he really enjoys the videos. Thanks again, and keep up the great work. Well, Jeff, thanks a lot for watching. We really appreciate it. Chris Rainbow says, gives me hope the test track refurb will be more than just a refresh and have a few surprises. You know, it's amazing. Radiator Springs Racers is a lot like test track, but the I don't know, the bumps, not bumps, but you know, the ridges that they have, the little hills that you go over, definitely make it a lot cooler. And there are a lot of cool things on the inside of Radiator Springs Racers, and I agree, test track refurb could end up being pretty cool. I'm looking forward to that. Linda Raymond says that was great. Once again, just like riding along with you. Thanks, Rick. Well, Linda, thanks for riding along with us. It's always a lot of fun to take you guys on the rides. She says her favorite car color would be blue. Mine too, Linda. I have a blue car. I do think of color when I buy. Just got a new one, and it is silver/blue. Well, that's awesome. Jean says, thank you for another great video. Radiator Springs Racers looks like a lot of fun. Okay, I love red cars. See, I told you, red's a popular color. In fact, I will go one step further and say I would love a red BMW Z4 convertible. I can just see myself driving around Kissimmee, Florida with my Mickey t-shirt on, just enjoying life. See what your weekly dose of Disney magic does. It makes me dream. Well, that's really, really cool. I'm glad that we make you dream, Gene. That's just awesome. And Donald says, another great video. My favorite car color is red. See there? Really popular color. Don't forget me for your pen drawing. Of course not. We're going to include you, Donald. We're including everybody. Would really love to win some Disney pens to add to my collection. I can't wait for next week. Awesome, you know, appreciate you guys coming back every week to watch our videos. Kevin says, Radiator Springs Racer just looks incredible. I love the detail. I just drive conservative white, but my dream car is a red Ferrari. Awesome. I remember that, Kevin, from your comments on our exotic driving experience video. I'll have to drive one my next trip to Walt Disney World, the Richard Petty driving experience like you did. Hope y'all have a wonderful hope y'all had a wonderful 4th of July. We did. And keep smiling, all my friends at TWR. Well, Kevin, absolutely, I agree. My favorite car is a red Ferrari too. Don't have one. Would love to. Would love driving the one that we did. If you guys missed that episode, just do a search for exotic driving experience. It was a few episodes ago that we actually went out and drove a red Ferrari and lapped the black one 2 times. That was pretty sweet. Just enjoy doing that. It's absolutely an incredible car. Red's just an awesome car, and Ferraris are just awesome. So you mix red cars and Ferraris, you know, and come up with a red Ferrari. It's just an absolute dream car. The Italia that we drove was just awesome there. So a lot of fun. All right, so thanks a lot for commenting. You guys know we appreciate your comments. A lot of you have been commenting. We appreciate that. Be sure to leave your comments. They mean so much to us. We just love reading them. Gives you a chance to win prizes. And you guys have really been sharing us a lot too, on Facebook, on Twitter, on Pinterest, on all these places, Google+. So we really appreciate that. Keep spreading us around. Tell your friends on Facebook. You know, you can just go over there and click on, I guess it's below, and you know, click like us on Facebook, or you can share us on Facebook. You can also tweet this out to your friends if you're on Twitter. If you're on Pinterest, you can pin it, you know, and you can go over and like us on YouTube, and make sure you check us out on iTunes as well. Like I said, that's one of my favorite ways to watch the videos when they're done. I actually like watching it on my Apple TV through iTunes, so that's a great way to do it as well. But remember, keep sharing us. We really appreciate that, and we really appreciate getting more friends for Travel with Rick and getting more viewers on here. It's just awesome. So we do need to have a drawing, and we've already ran through random.org, our 17 comments, and we came up with number 2, Christopher Rainville, the guy who designed our header up there. So Christopher, thanks so much, and we've got some great pins for you. I've actually got 2 of my favorite pins for you this week, or 2 of my favorite products and pins, the Disney Cruise Line and an Adventures by Disney pin. So we got that for you. Christopher, I'll drop you an email. Just make sure that you respond to that email, send me your address, and we'll get some pins out to you, man. Thanks a lot for playing along here on the Travel with Rick sweepstakes. But really, guys, thanks a lot for commenting. We appreciate it so much, and it's our pleasure to send you the little gifts that we have out to you when we do our drawings every week, and because I really love reading your comments. Well, that's going to wrap it up. Remember, don't miss next week's video. Got some more great things coming to you from California. As I said, riding the monorail in California and Disneyland is one of my favorite things to do. That's how we happened to catch that Manny thing, was just riding around the monorail. My last day there, had some time before I had to go to the airport, and I just wanted to take a ride on that really special monorail, and happened to hear the new track from Manny, and you know, recorded that on my iPhone. So that was an awesome thing to do. And speaking of favorite things to do in Disneyland, that's our video for next week. Be sure to come back next week and see what our top 5 things about Disneyland are. We're looking forward to sharing that with you. Disneyland is such a special place, and I just love that park so much. So next week we'll be showing our top 5 favorite things about Disneyland. Don't miss it, and don't miss an episode of Travel with Rick. Hope to see you right back here real soon. So long, everybody.